Good.
Hey, this is Sal with Salvatize Hair Care Products, and this is the home of the Healthy Hair in 5-Day System. This is our academy, and this is document number 2 and video number 2. That's how we mark these. So the video that we're producing now goes with the blog post, which I'm holding in my hand, that I'll be referring to to talk about the topic that I need to talk about. Everybody, you know me already. You've seen my videos before. I've been in the hair business a long time, but I'd like to tell you a little bit more about where I come from in my skill set before I move into the demonstration. I was lucky enough to be in one of the best beauty schools in the country and perhaps even in the world, and it was right in my hometown of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I was lucky enough to be taught by and experienced with some of the most eldest founding fathers of the business. Now, you talk about a multi-billion-dollar industry. These people were the artists of the deep artists. So I was lucky to have that exposure. That, coupled with my salon experience and my traveling as an educator and a platform artist, I have the experience, and the purpose of what I'm doing in these videos is to share that with you. So let's get to it. This is, in my salon, I had 5 questions I asked everyone that would come into the door as a new client. 5 questions. These 5 questions I'd ask everybody that came into the salon. I'm going to go over that again. This video is going to be a little longer. This isn't a commercial. This is a technical video. This is a discussion. So I want to make sure you get what I'm talking about. 5 questions. Everybody that would sit down, new client. After the hellos and welcome and I'm glad you're here, first question is, what do you shampoo with? That was my first question out of my mouth. For 25 years, no, you're fine, 25 years, I'd ask everybody that question. When they tell me what it was, my next question would be, how often? You see a pattern here? How often do you shampoo? So, what do you wash your hair with? And then how often? How many times? And people usually say, you mean how many times do I, a day? Or how many shampoos do I do at a setting? I'm referring to, when I ask you this question, is how often do you shampoo? Do you shampoo daily, weekly, monthly, every 2 days, every 3 days? It's important to answer the question honestly. The third question that I would ask every client, 2 lathers or 1? Very important, and I'll tell you moving forward why that question, as well as these questions, are so important for healthy hair. Number 4, the 4th question. This was specifically at women and gay guys. You can be gay and wrap your hair in a towel, or a woman. Guys typically don't wrap their hair in a towel. So this 4th question was, do you wrap your hair in a towel? Do you wrap your hair in a towel? The reason why, I'll tell you. The reason why I'll tell you, let me move this here. I'll tell you that shortly. And number 5, the 5th question. Now, if it was a guy, I wouldn't ask him this question, obviously. But for a woman, this is a critical question. The last one, do you lose hair? Do you lose hair? Big time question. See, these 5 questions, when I would consult with someone, would tell me the state of their hair. And in videos moving forward in our membership site, in the academy, we will show you and demonstrate the difference of the hair when you start this Healthy Hair in 5-Day System and the end result. And that 5-day system is derived or based on these 5 questions. It's the foundation of our salon experience. I mean, I did hair behind the chair for 20 plus years, 30 heads a day, men, women, children. And in that experience, I was able to find the patterns that made the hair healthy and reliable and dependable. Also, too, it has a lot to do with chemical services. I never liked to work on someone's head of hair that they were getting highlights or color or a perm or something until it was as healthy as it could be, because I couldn't predict the results. So and the problem there is if you promise someone as a stylist, as a professional, that I'm going to do something and I'm going to get you this shade and it doesn't come out that shade, that's a problem. And it just, I didn't like that experience. I wanted to say, this is what you're going to get and give it to you. So this is number 2 category. This are the 5 questions that you have to ask anyone that comes into your salon, or even yourself if you're talking about yourself, your own needs. And then, again, I'll be telling you more about it as we move forward. Thank you. This is Sal with Salvatized Hair Care Products.